Hi, I'm Gary Meyer, and I just woke up out of bed, and I want to tell you what happened to me today. Actually, last night, come home from work after working 13-hour days like I normally do, and I took a little rescue cat to the vet that we found with 3 legs, and I come home, and this is New Jersey, and this is New Jersey bail reform in action. You guys want to see what the hell happens in New Jersey under bail reform? I'm going to show you what happens, because this is 3 freaking times I've had burglaries at 2 different properties of mine. One's my commercial business and one's here. I live in Merchantville, New Jersey. I love this little town. So I come home, and this is my heating system. Top of the line heating system. Completely destroyed, gutted. It's force vented PVC. PVC force vented hot water tank. Completely cut. Everything's cut on it. I have all my heat pipes for my house, my hot water pipes, completely gone out of here. Completely freaking gone. That's backflow valves, preventers. I have all Nebco valves on it. I mean, top of the line install. We have all our radiator stuff. It's all gone. So over here we have point of entry. If you wanna look over here, we have point of entry where they came in. It's all broken, and you can back up and show this. This is a nice place. It's not crap. Whether it's crap or not, it's mine, and I work for it. I come out of the military, started with nothing, and I built this place. So here we have a guy where Merchantville Police immediately responds with a detective and officers and fingerprints and everything. Wonderful police force. I absolutely adore Merchantville Police. As corny as that may sound to some people, they're just wonderful, wonderful police. And we're told the same thing. Hey, we probably know who it is already. Why? Why do they know? Because they freaking arrest him already, and then they let him go. Why they let him go? Because his PSA score was low, and the judge lets him go. So the police don't let him go. It's the judges obeying the New Jersey legislature for bail reform. So they keep letting these people go. Over and over and over, it's happening. I had my business burglarized twice. The guy took my cameras off my telephone poles. I got 40 cameras, raided my trailers, tried getting in my building, over and over and over. And what's the problem? The problem is bail reform, okay? And here, I've had my house paid off for many years. I don't have insurance on it. Oh, well, that's silly. Well, we got money. The money's not really an issue. But the thing is the New Jersey residents are at risk. They're at risk. And why are they at risk? They're at risk because the legislature has bail reform that they think is a good idea. Now, I'm a second chance advocate. Some of you know or may not know because of my prior videos that I got busted in 1992 when I just got out of the Navy. And I got busted selling drugs to support a gambling habit. I became the head of Gamblers Anonymous and things like that and changed my life around. Went to the Wharton School at Penn and paid my way through Wharton because I was precluded from loans and grants. And I can't even get my record expunged in New Jersey and haven't had any problems since '92 when I was essentially a kid suffering from an addiction. Now these freaking liberal lunatics are giving people a free pass. A free pass. So the guy that raided my building twice, and I have it all on video, even has his face on the video, and the detective said, oh, well, we don't know if he actually stole the cameras because the cameras was then disconnected. Somebody else may have taken it from the property. Are you serious? I've sustained in total, and we'll say this is about 15 grand worth of stuff. No, probably 20 grand. Probably 20 grand. If I had an insurance policy, I'd probably put it on here. And, you know, the thing is this is how smart the guy is, right? Now this is for my employee Shaquan, my neighbor, was throwing out this nice little pink Mustang. It needed a battery. It's cool for it. And I said, okay. I thought of him right away and said, hey, this is for your daughters or whatever. Called him up and he said, yeah, man, thanks. So I'm blessed to have like 2 nice supercharged Vipers in my garage over here and all this stuff. It didn't even touch these. But he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Stole my freaking copper. And even cut some of the connections flush, so where I got to open up the floors above. So maybe it's $30,000. I don't know. We have no heat, no water, no hot water. There's nothing. It's gone. It was flooded all in here. Police did a wonderful job. Now we have Millville, New Jersey, where the prosecutors are now being told that it's hard to imagine, folks, but you ready? The police, by the way, can't charge in Millville unless they call the prosecutor's office and say, hey, the guy did X, Y, and Z, and we want to charge him with A, B, and C. Oh, you can't charge him with that. I have a guy that got arrested for robbery and stuff, and theft by deception and all this other stuff, and then he sends me, after he's arrested, he sends me in writing, I'll give you this if you drop the charges. Really? That's a crime. Witness tampering, right? Prosecutor, no, can't do that. That's not a crime. We can't charge him with that. So we have the prosecution almost acting for the defense. So what about the citizens of people like me that work 70 hours a week? I just didn't get this shit. I didn't get these things just working. I got them. I got them from working hard and working smart and making huge sacrifices. So we're not protected as residents and as business owners in the state of New Jersey. And I'm the biggest second chance advocate in the state. I testified at Bill S-3307, expungement reform bill, and that. I'm a second chance advocate. But that does not mean for a minute that you're not supposed to be held accountable for your crimes. You must be accountable for your crimes. This lunacy that's being perpetrated by the legislature is putting the general public and the public safety of New Jerseyans at risk. This is a state I once loved, I once respected, but the inept, corrupt, indiscriminate nonsense that they're doing, and for what? Understanding addiction? Understanding addiction is being responsible for what you do. Make direct amends to other people, except to do so would injure them or others. It's right out of any 12-step program. You must make amends, which means you must be punished for your crime. You must be punished. This catch and release, they said the same guy that they think did this has been doing it over and they keep arresting him. They have another guy, they said it hits different areas, and what happens? He keeps going into sheds. Oh, well, he's nonviolent and this and that, and we'll just let him go and sing Kumbaya. Really? What about my shit? So now I'm scared to leave my freaking house and my business? So you're going to tell me who the hell is supposed to come in New Jersey when your property's not protected, your persons aren't protected, and all these people are roaming the streets that are known felons? Nothing's being done. Oh, I can't even take a shower and get in a suit and tie or something for you. I usually go to work like a schlub anyhow because we have a warehouse. But here's my warehouse. We have people, I even have people come over to fence at my warehouse, have them all on camera, and the police say, oh, well, you know, that's civil. That's not a crime. Well, I'll tell you what, there's something called a broken window theory. If you let the broken window go, then something else happens, and something else, it's like dominoes, right? Well, the dominoes are over in New Jersey. They're all gone. There's no future in the state the way it is. Who the hell wants to live here? Who the hell wants to invest here? And I have a warning for anybody that wants to live here or wants to invest in this state. You are not safe. And I'm sick of it. And I've talked to the legislatures, I've talked to different people, nobody cares. I talked to Chris Christie on the radio, New Jersey 101.5 live, and you're looking at a guy that has totally changed his life around from 1992, and I can't get rid of of a record. So all these politicians pontificating about how they care and kumbaya, all nonsense. I talked to Senator Cunningham, Stacks, Beach, Steve Sweeney directly, Kim Guadagno. They're all full of shit. That's what they are. This state is not safe. Anybody thinking that you're safe in New Jersey and that there's going to be some kind of consequences for someone that assaults you or does something here, good luck. It's not happening. You are not safe. And you're sure as shit not allowed to have guns in this state. No, 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 no. Don't even think of driving through with great-grandpa's old musket. As an outsider, unless you have a New Jersey card, you're going to get arrested. Whether you're pro or con guns, it's moot. I don't want to go too far on a tangent here. But what I want to say is, this can be your house. You will call the police, and nothing can be done because of the New Jersey legislature. And then they had a public question that was on the ballot about this. It was completely misrepresented. What it should have said is, would you like everyone to go free for crime so they can recommit? That's what it should have said. Because that's exactly how that real question has been extrapolated through application here. I'm sick of it. I'm Gary Meyer. I live in Merchantville, New Jersey. My business is in Millville. And the scumbags that are out there on the street. We have John Risley, scumbag, that I have a video up already. And by the way, after I did that video, that scumbag Risley, I have so many more videos of him in my desk and steel and everything else that I didn't even put in the first video. We didn't realize the huge breadth. John M. Risley, New Jersey, Tri-County CB owner, complete thief. We have so many more videos of him. And then we have Josh Garrett, G-A-R-R-E-T-T, who's currently in jail because he robbed my neighbor and a bunch of other people. You can just Google these people and find them, you know, that they just keep hitting other places and they keep getting out and get out and get out. The PSA. By the way, John Risley, as of 2 days ago, still has a warrant because he didn't go to his indictment conference. And anybody that thinks I photoshopped, people that actually thought I superimposed and I doctored the images of the video. Really? I should work at freaking Pixar Studios doing Disney productions if I'm that good. It's just insanity what some of the people actually believe. I've worked my ass off for everything I have, and in New Jersey, it can be taken away and continuously just have robberies, thieves, things like that come here. Think twice before you live here. This is why New Jersey has the biggest exodus of any state in the United States. Over-regulation, over-taxation, rewarding negative behavior. Zero accountability for criminals. This is New Jersey, and they keep electing the same freaking assholes that are running the place. And it's not over. It's not over. I almost have no words for this. Because I'm not the only one. And I'm not asking for sympathy about my house. And yeah, my house was all locked up and everything like that. But I'm saddened. I'm saddened because we're in the United States and it doesn't feel like it. I've been to 18 countries in my life and it sure doesn't feel like the United States. It feels like New Jersey should just like drop off into the freaking ocean. And it's sad. And I hold the legislators accountable. We need a strong police force that has their hands where they can work. Give them the tools. Even Millville Police Department, completely underfunded. Completely underfunded. I met with the chief of police. They don't have enough resources. What can they do? What does town council give them? Not enough resources. So the city is overrun with crime. And then when you get caught, it goes to the prosecution. You have to call the prosecutor. Who made these rules up? I've had it. Now we're about $65,000 from December until April in losses. I'm not asking for your sympathy for it. Again, God's been good to me money-wise. This is nonsense. You think I'm going to buy another property here Hell no. And I'd advise anybody watching this video, no. Call your legislators, say stop the bail reform nonsense. Make inquiries, go to town meetings. Forget the federal government stuff. It has very little in your life. Local and state politics have a lot more. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, I really don't care. I have friends on all sides. There shouldn't be a side, there should be one side. The American people, people that are working, caring, trying to do things. Half my life I do charity stuff. I've had it. I've absolutely had it in this state. I'm Gary Meyer, and I approve this message drinking from my Monopoly cup. So I just want to say thank you. Like, subscribe. I have different videos up, but forward this video on. People really need to see what the hell's going on.